2022 marks the 100th anniversary of one of America's most famous and majestic landmarks, the Lincoln Memorial. Dedicated on Memorial Day 1922, its symbolism and cultural significance over the decades cannot be overstated. It has been featured in dozens of films, appears on the back of the $5 bill, is visited every year by millions of Americans, young and old, has been the setting for an iconic speech that challenged all of us with its calls for justice and the dream of a better tomorrow, and serves as a gathering place for Americans to reflect upon Abraham Lincoln's commitment to our enduring democracy. It was built as a tribute to a president considered by many to be our greatest, one whose leadership in a time of our deepest crisis reunited a nation torn asunder, and whose eloquence inspired not just those Americans of his own time, but reminds us even today of the sacrifices of all who gave their lives in the cause of freedom. Within the memorial are two of Abraham Lincoln's most famous speeches. The Gettysburg Address is less than 300 words. When Lincoln spoke them on that November day in 1863, he believed that the world would little note nor long remember what was said that day. But his remarks, so fitting this Memorial Day and every Memorial Day, endure. For they were spoken in honor of those who gave the last full measure of their devotion for our nation. We here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. Inscribed on the north interior wall of the memorial, not very far from the Gettysburg Address, are Lincoln's remarks from his second inaugural. But they were not in any way a traditional political speech. Instead, his powerful words and biblical allusions were a call to action, an inclusive reminder needed back then and still today of the heroism of so many and of our need to work for healing and peace. With malice toward none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right as God gives us to see the right, let us strive on to finish the work we are in to bind up the nation's wounds, to care for him who shall have borne the battle, and for his widow and his orphan, to do all which may achieve and cherish a just and lasting peace among ourselves and with all nations.